This is Ashley Oglesby with Corey Stowers, also known as Simple Teek. How are you doing, Simple Teek?
I'm wonderful, wonderful.
Good. So today we just want to get kind of a personal, up-close interview with you because you're a very well-known artist here in Athens, Georgia. So where are you originally from?
Hartwell, Georgia.
Hartwell, okay. Now, moving to Athens, has that been easier to get your music heard? Versus kind of like being in a bigger city?
No. No, because Athens is a rock band, more of a rock band town. And so trying to get into the bars here, being a female rap artist, has been like pulling teeth for me.
Yeah.
But because of my bandmate, Andy Gonzalez, aka Andy from Denver, I was able to get into a few different bars because of him. So.
Okay. Now, how old are you?
27.
27.
I'm proud of it.
Prime age. When did you start rapping?
I started taking it serious when I was 18. But around 9 or 10. That's when me and my cousin started playing around with it. But I didn't start taking it serious until 18. Why
did you choose at the age of 18 to take your rapping career seriously?
Because one day it hit me. This really makes me feel good, and I could turn this into a career and make some money. So it all came together.
Are there any artists that you would say you look up to?
Yes.
Who is?
Queen Latifah, MC Light, B.O.B., Beyonce. I have so many, but we don't stop there.
Okay. So Simple Teek, have you done any duos with anyone?
I haven't.
No?
I haven't. Not yet, but I would love to.
Okay, I was just going to ask you, are you looking forward to doing a duo with anyone?
Yes. B.O.B. first. B.O.B., Beyonce, of course. Will Smith, if we can get him back. I don't know if he's rapping anymore, but I would love to do something with him. Tina Turner, just because I love Tina Turner also, and I watched was it the name of the movie? What's Love Got to Do?
Yeah.
I watched that movie over and over and over and over, and I was like, man, I would love to do it.
Yeah.
So Tina Turner, Usher. Man, I want to do a song with everybody. They'll do a song with me. Or let me feature on their album, or who would come and feature on mine. And
have you performed before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereabouts?
Several bars here in Athens. Let's see. I've done a couple of nightclubs in Atlanta, and I've been to South Carolina. I've done shows. There was a show for a military hospital. Their Christmas parties. I've done that. I've done benefit concerts.
Do you ever get nervous?
Not now. I mean, I get butterflies before I go on stage, but once I get there, it all just falls into place.
Do you write your own music?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do. But Andy does help with that, because we'll get in the studio and I've written something and he'll come up with the music, and we need to take something out and put something else in. We'll work together to get it the way we need it to be. You
rap with a band, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me more about your band?
Yes. It started off consisting of two people, myself and Andy Gonzalez, who's a former bandmate of Montreal. It's a mainstream band. But now he's with me, Simple Teek. The name of the band is Simple Teek, and we're trying to recruit a drummer. His name is Joe. He goes by Joe, and he's really good. He also has his own band, The Goons. But right now, he's just working with us in the studio, and he's doing a few shows with us. But I don't know if we're gonna get him to come on full time with us.
Okay. So, what would you say the focus of your music is?
Uplift, motivate, feel good, inspire. Just if you need a uplift, pick up Simple Teek and put her in, and she'll make you feel good.
Okay, I really like the name Simple Teek, and I'm just wondering, how did you get that name?
Well, Teek is my nickname. My grandfather gave me that name. And Simple came from myself because I consider myself a simple girl. I'm not materialistic. I'm not over the top. I'm just simple country and happy. And so and I always say that I'm a simple girl with a complicated life. So that's where that came from, Simple Teek.
How many other stage names did you experiment with before you got to Simple Teek?
Do I have to ask that question? Because no, I'm just playing. Well, the first one was Wildcat. The second one was Lil Teek. So actually 3. Lil Teek was raw. I mean, raw. A bad girl. I'm kind of embarrassed to talk about it. But I was finding myself trying to fit in with a group that it just didn't work with me, because that wasn't me. I couldn't play the hard, tough girl, you know, the gangster, because that's not me. So.
And what did Wildcat symbolize in your life?
Wildcat was just everywhere, just all over. She didn't know what she wanted to do, if she really wanted to do it. It's just something that was thrown together. Wildcat. I'm bad. I'm Wildcat. That's where that came from. I don't know. I don't even know why I even call myself that, but it's just something that that's why I'm happy to be 27 now, because I know a whole lot more, and oh goodness, Simple Teek is where it's gonna stay. So.
Did you release any albums under the name Wildcat or
no.
Lil Teek?
No.
Have you released an album under Simple Teek?
I released a demo, a 5-song demo. We put that out there just to see the feedback that we would get, and it did really well. We printed up 500 copies, and we sold 500 copies. And with being a independent artist, that was a pretty good deal for us. And so now we're working on a complete album. So.
What could we look forward to from this new album? Well, how would you say that the new album differs from the demo album, I guess is my question.
It's the demo was more based from experiences, and it's still going to be that way with the album, but it's much more happier, because now I feel like I've found myself and found my niche, so I'm able to play around and just have fun instead of being completely serious. You know, I went through this, and this is where I am, but I'm able to do it in a happy way, which all my music is happy, but it's much more happier now, I feel. So.
You dress very conservative. I'm very curious to know your views on female artists that choose to expose their bodies for attention for their music, and I just want to know if that's something your fans need to look forward to from you.
No. Not from Simple Teek, but that's just because Simple Teek choose not to, and that's just me. But I don't knock other artists for the way they do things. It's just I run things different with myself. And my music gonna make everybody feel so good. They ain't gonna be worrying about what I got on and how I'm looking. They're gonna be feeling good. So.
I know that you have children.
Yes.
How is that relationship?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Of course. Wonderful. Sunshiny bright.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And you were a young mother, right?
Yes.
How young were you?
I was 14 when I had my twins. 14. And I was 17 when I had my son. I didn't learn my lesson first time. I was 18 when I moved out on my own, and that's when it hit me. Oh my God, what have I done? I'm 18 with 3 children, and music was my outlet because I got depressed, and so music, just writing music, writing poetry, because I enjoy writing poetry too. It kept me from getting so dark. It just kept the sun shining in on me. That's my way of putting it. But my children saved me. That's what I like to tell everyone. And they motivate me, and sometimes I think they want this more for me than I do myself sometimes. So, but we have a really good relationship.
That's nice.
And if I can't make it with them, I won't make it without them. That's how I look at it.
So how do you balance your rapping career and being a mother?
It's not easy, but once I got my schedule to where it was like, okay, there's so much time being mom, there's so much time working full time because I still have to work, and there's so much time I can spend on music, and as long as I continue to approach all of those angles with a systematic approach, I'm okay. But as soon as I lack in one thing, if I give my music too much attention, then my children will start acting out. It never fails. So I have to keep that balance. But I pretty much have it down pat now, so we're okay.
Are your children musicians as well?
My son, he actually can sing and rap. He's really good. I'm not forcing it on him. I just let him play around with it, and he's always having ideas for songs for his mama. He's always writing stuff and helping come up with stuff, and he's even added certain things to certain songs I've done. So, but I'm not for sure because he's only 9, but I'm just letting him test it out. And one of my girls, she sings. So.
Okay, we are back with Simple Teek. We had to take a short break, but I just couldn't help but notice your socks. They were so cute. Could you show the camera your socks?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a bunch of these little cute socks?
I do. I actually collect socks. I love socks. I love pretty socks.
Yeah. What should fans look forward to from Simple Teek? I know that you're working on a new album.
Okay. Well, we're getting ready to push my first single for the album, which is My BFF Fell in Love with Me. So that's the first single, like I said, we're going to push. So we'll have a video for it real soon on YouTube.
Okay. My BFF Fell in Love with Me. That
yes.
sounds interesting.
It is very interesting, but you have to listen to the song and the details.
Okay, Simple Teek, it has been fun. What special message would you like to leave your fans with?
Well, I would like to leave them with this. My life was like a never-ending interstate. At times of school, I wished I was one of my classmates who would graduate, and have a mate and a home by the age of 28. My mood was so sour like milk that was out of date. So many items left I had to refrigerate. Night after night, I would stay up late, crying and crying because I didn't make the time to dedicate. My stomach would turn whenever and I couldn't communicate. But then I started to dictate that I would recreate, the pain and the shame into something that would motivate. Don't let nothing hold you down. Don't let the negative attention turn you around. Think positive. You got to keep your eyes on the stars, and if you do that, everything will stay us apart. Think positive. Everything they want me to do now, I'm doing.
And this concludes my interview with Simple Teek. This is AO signing out.
Hey, yo, Mike, scratch that beat. Hello? For real? It's all good. Ain't no problem for me. I'm happy for him. Alright, girl, I gotta go. I'm gonna see ya. Holla at you later. What's your problem? Ain't no problem. 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 What's your problem? Life's too short to act like that. Sit on your ass and dwell on the past. That's swag. You can't change the past, so look in the front and deal with that, and that's a fact. That's why I can do that, cause I've been there and done it and couldn't do nothing, so I turn that at the end of something. Now no, they can't tell me nothing. If I can do it, you can too. 3 kids, a job, and had to go to school. It was hard, but I made it, y'all. Just brush them haters off and kept on the job.